Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to one of the great rivalries in all of college athletics. Any sport, Duke and North Carolina are bound to tangle on the Tar Heels home court at the Smith Center here in Chapel Hill. Welcome, friends. Jim Nance, Billy Packer, and Jawad Williams gives it up. Felton, he'll take the jumper, and he knocks it down for a two. Dante's backing in on Williams. And out with it comes McCants.
Good pickup by Reddick. That time, not giving up on the ball. McCants was only 1 for 8 against Duke over in Durham, suffering from a bad back and a hip problem.
Felton on the drive. Scoop move. What a move there by Felton, the freshman.
Felton had an incredible game against Duke and Durham. Moved Reddick right out on that block out, Jim, but got away with it.
That's Felton's nifty move for two.
He did that over the #3 shot blocker in the ACC. Quite a job for a guard.
As intense as you would imagine, Carolina and Duke off to a hot start.
There's no sense even thinking about going for steals. You got to play solid. Let the ball handler come to you.
McCants with Duhan on him. Wants to challenge Duhan and converts. McCants.
Again, there's that North Carolina with tough matchups. A lot of quick 6'4" and above players. Just went right over the top of Duhan that time, did McCants. McCants asking to come out of the ball game right now. He's tired. Matt Doherty didn't even recognize him.
Jawad Williams with a three. Loose ball chased down by McCants. Back to him for the lead.
This is a freshman to freshman on that play. A freshman steals the ball, passes to a freshman who passes back to a cutting freshman. Chicago Player of the Year. Team is deep, aren't they? Particularly at the guard spot.
Felton spins away from him.
Tough shot.
Off balance, gets the roll.
What a tough shot against a terrific defender. Then we see Felton reverse dribble. Knockby can't get to him.
Watch how fast.
Oh, terrific job. And then here you
watch it come in.
Jim. Yep. Almost a mainstay from the conference in the NCAA tournament.
With their coach, Greg Marshall, they had been in the last 4 years.
That's the first conference tournament, postseason tournament game he's lost.
Oh, three-point shot by Melvin Scott, who just comes into the game. First miss from the line for Duke. 5 for 6, the Devils, and Carolina 1 out of 4. McCants banks it home.
McCants doesn't worry when he's being guarded by somebody the size of Duhan and Ewing. He just goes in and plays right over the top of them.
Back and forth we go, and Carolina on a 7-0 run. Well, a year ago, as North Carolina suffered through that 8-20 season, Duke beat them here 87-58, the worst loss ever by the Tar Heels at the Smith Center. Been a different story here today as McCants gives North Carolina the lead back.
Excellent low post player for a man his size. Such a tough matchup. This is so. Dante Jones tried a behind-the-back pass on a 4-on-1 break, and it took Mike Krzyzewski about 1/10 of 1 second to get up off of that bench and usher the senior out. Counts on solid play at all times.
Pants. Sheldon Williams left his feet.
He's getting such wide body position, and he makes whoever's guarding him look so small down there.
Cutting to the basket, McCants for 2 more. He has 12.
Get a lob against his zone, score easily.
We have had 17 lead changes in the first half.
And yeah, went for coach in '88 to Final Four with Kansas, and then he became the assistant coach. We really helped advance his career.
Oh, McCants now
again
with 14 on the game.
There is no matchup. You know,
McCants, a quick first step and a great finish too.
Jim, this basket by North Carolina gives Sanders credit for knowing what not to do out there. He knows to stop him.
McCants comes back in for this last possession of the half. Will Johnson had spelled him for a moment.
Good decision by Doherty.
The shot by Reddick went over the backboard. And thus gives it back to North Carolina.
And you notice the matchup. Mike Krzyzewski goes Jones on McCants. It's the only guy that he's got that matches up with him.
Let's see if this young team can be patient enough to, in fact, bring it down to the last shot.
Doherty better not reach. He'll get a call for another cheap check, hand check foul. Right now, he should just try to play solid.
Felton with 11 seconds. How large will the lead be at the half? Felton drives in, puts it up off the glass. Yes! 4 seconds to go in the half. Reddick looks up, launches from midcourt, and it's just short. Duke misses its last 8 from the field in the first half. That's the end of the first half. They're going crazy here in Chapel Hill. Carolina leads at 42-36. Let's
It down somewhat in that first half, and now they come out big and go right inside to Williams, something that they could have done, I think, much more favorably in the first half.
McCants breaks the ice for the second half for the Tar Heels.
He created that shot out of nothing. To make a pass on that drive, Williams not open.
Boy, McCants creating a shot.
This is unbelievable how he got this one off inside, surrounded by 3 players and still banked it in.
Today, but throttled by Illinois.
Some interesting games in the Big Ten. How about Penn State beating Indiana? There's another cut without the ball. This one by Noel. The open offense from North Carolina paying off. 15 times. And it's kind of amazing. 12 times Duke's been number 1, 6 times North Carolina. Shavlik-Randolph doesn't put it away. North Carolina out-hustles them.
And coming out with it is Felton.
And this crowd really into the game, showing a tribute to how hard their team is playing. Been consistent. Players made the proper adjustment. Backdoor cut.
And Felton converts. Byron Sanders found him. In terms of shooting percentages, the last 4 matchups would be over 60% the first half. In the other 4 or 3 counters, they were 33% the second half.
What a pass.
Jawad Williams back-to-back baskets.
Felton just paralyzed the Duke defense with that penetration inside. Back to the ball game. See if he can get him in here on this next possession. He should be well rested.
Scott for the lead back. Yes!
Let's see McCants, Noel, the matchups. Here comes McCants, blows right by you.
And 1.
There was no matchup. That first step just exploded right by Ewing. He's got strength. He's got explosive quickness. And the young man knows how to score.
And he's got game. Got a player down for North Carolina.
I think it's Felton. I think he got hit in the eye. All this action was taking place. See what happens to him here. Yeah, you get hit right in the eye by Jones. And see, he stays on the ground. It's 5-on-4 here. There's where he swipes him with a hand, going for the loose ball.
Oh, we got a fight over here. Matt Doherty exchanged a shove with a Duke player.
Now, I want to point something out. Doherty and Jones had a problem at the game in Durham. Jones made some gestures at Doherty. Doherty actually went down the sidelines in that game to tell Mike Krzyzewski about it. If that was a punch throw and you get that situation of the fight with the suspensions, let's see if the referees are going to go look at this.
Chris Collins. It's Collins and Doherty. All right.
2 feisty players in their days.
And now Doherty's trying to get his players out of the mix.
Wojo down in there. And here's Felton coming back into the ball game. So they got that bleeding stop. There is, because Felton was laying on the ground. He was looking after
his player.
Yeah.
our 20th lead change of the game. McCants down low, works the body, and make that 21 lead changes.
He has all day shown the Duke guards that they cannot handle him in the low post area.
In the lane, short of the jumper.
Not a shot that he normally gets either.
And Felton battles the big guys, comes away with it. Three, yes!
Huge shot. Felton has been looking to penetrate all game. That time pulled up, and Felton comes up with a Duke technique. Slams the floor defensively. I thought they might even switch Dante Jones over to McCants going down the stretch. A shot.
Nope. Gets it back. Banks it home over Sheldon Williams.
Remember in the first half, Jim, the miraculous shot he made, and as you said, almost fouled it up for the goaltend. There he is, one of the smallest guys on the floor. Right now he is the smallest guy, getting his own offensive rebound. Sensational in the second.
15 in this half. McCants takes it inside and lays it in.
Duke will have to put Dante Jones on him. Ewing is no threat to stop him.
But on course to be a starter on that championship team in Minneapolis, had 7 assists and only 1 turnover in the title game against Arizona.
Very difficult to penetrate with the dribble here.
McCants, three-pointer for the lead.
He is an excellent outside shooter as well.
McCants with 26. 1 minute to play.
Manuel on Reddick.
Ewing for the tie.
Over the top goes Williams. Great rebound.
Stolen away. Felton up ahead. Manuel. Reddick is back. Manuel take it to him. Gets the roll for the 5-point lead.
Duke needs to get it down here. Maybe go timeout and get that ball outside to Reddick for a 3.
Timeout Duke. 5 unanswered by Carolina. They storm the court at Chapel Hill. North Carolina has knocked off its arch rival Duke.